How I built a profitable teaching business and went from being in a busy classroom, feeling overworked, burned out, trading time for money, to building a thriving online teaching business. We are the number one English learning community on School, and we're always improving, going from strength to strength. And like so many teachers, I wanted more freedom, more income. I had no idea how to start in the beginning, but now I've made many mistakes. I've seen what works, I've seen what doesn't, and now I feel confident to talk to you, whether you are just starting out, whether you are just interested in this subject. It doesn't matter what you teach. If you are a teacher, it could be an academic subject, science, maths, history, could be a language like what I do, or it could be something different. But if you have knowledge, if you have experience, then you can put this together and make a successful online business, which not only is great for you, I'm sure I've really enjoyed the process and the journey. It's a great project. You can make more money, but you also can reach many more people around the world, genuinely helping them to achieve their goals in whatever subject it is you are teaching. So I was overwhelmed before. There's so much different advice. You can get it all on YouTube, but there's one person says this, another person says this, and it's really hard to know what works. There's not a one size fits all approach. Different communities, different businesses, they have different funnels. You can do websites, ads, social media, all of this stuff. It can feel overwhelming, but don't worry about that. If you follow the right system, it's very simple to follow. It takes time, it takes energy, but if you're consistent, it will work. I broke down, really, this is something, if you are just starting out or you're already on your journey building communities, this is really important to follow. First, you need a niche and an offer. So, for example, I teach English. Okay, that's too broad. I need to be more specific. Who do I help? My niche is professionals who want to improve English speaking for work, business, meetings, interviews. That's very specific. If I just try to help everyone, which was the mistake I made in the beginning, one, it's just impossible, but two, it's overwhelming. And by doing that, you're not really helping people who you could otherwise help. If you're trying to help beginners, advanced speakers, people in the middle, someone's going to have to not get the required attention to get best results. So, once you have your niche, you need an offer. You need to identify who you're helping and create a clear, simple offer. This is taking them from point A, the problem, the situation they are in. Maybe I'll just use mine as an example, but you can apply it to your subject. Someone wants to get a good grade on an IELTS exam. Okay, they're in this situation, they're not at that level. An offer could be, I will work with you for 12 weeks, for 6 months, however long you feel is necessary to help you, to coach you to achieve your desired result. It's good to have an offer because later you will start to sell your offer. You will start to find people to actually join your program. But building the community is a really essential ingredient to creating ecosystem in which that offer can thrive. Audience and leads. Start sharing valuable content and connecting with other educators. You can do this in communities. Don't just join communities with the intention of poaching members. That if you're going to contribute, that's good, but you really need to add value. Otherwise, many community managers will just want you out. They won't want you in there, myself included. I don't like people just coming in if they're just there to, find students and stuff. We want to keep it a safe, secure place that focuses on education, on learning, and giving our members the best experience possible. But you can also join Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, things like this. But start making videos if you don't already, just to this will help you with your confidence, but also just to start showcasing you, who you are, what you teach, give away value for free, and then do a call to action to join your community. Community setup. I launched my community to build trust and engagement. I already had grown my social media. This is actually the reason I personally started a community. But if I was to go back in time, I would recommend starting the community much sooner because it's a great time to get involved. School is a rapidly developing platform. A lot of people are on there connecting, so now's a great time to get involved. Monetization. I made my first offer. Within our community, we have live events and challenges that people can purchase, but also I have a fluency program where people can work with me for 12 weeks and I will have them speaking much more confident, fluent English in that time. This is a premium coaching service and I can only take a few people at a time, but they all come from within my community. So it's a great, essentially, people are getting to know you, they trust you, and they are much more likely to want to study with you and learn from you. And following this, we have retention and growth. I delivered results and built systems to keep members engaged. It's really important. I've seen many communities that are dead. There's just no one really using them. They're just empty or very inactive. And it's kind of sad to see, but it's really your responsibility as the manager, especially in the early days, to keep it going, to make it engaging, keep it exciting. And it can seem like a lot of work, but again, if you have the right system, it can be a lot easier to manage. So today I run a profitable teaching business. It allowed me to leave the classroom and work full-time on my own online business, which was always a big dream of mine. I have more freedom, income, and impact I really am helping many people around the world to achieve their goals, and it's really a wonderful thing. It feels meaningful. It feels like I'm putting my time to good use, and I'm still doing what I love, which is teaching and helping people and connecting with people. So if you want the exact roadmap I used to start growing the #1 English community on School, I'm sharing it free inside the Teacherpreneurs community. The link is in the comments. Join for free. There's 5 modules. You can watch all of them within about 20 minutes, and it will just help you better understand how to get started and what you need to do to start growing a successful teaching community on School. Also, I have limited one-on-one coaching spots available. If you want real extra support, accountability, and guidance, you can work with me directly and I will show you exactly what worked for me and I will help you grow your own community. This will just save you many months of trial and error and just fast track your results, which of course, for me, time is more valuable than money. I really, if I could have done what I've done now, but in half the time or a quarter of the time, that would have been amazing. But I had to learn it myself because there was no one there to teach me at the time, So you will, if you keep going and you don't give up, you will make it, but it's just about how fast you want to make it. If you do want to apply for this, feel free to message me within the community, Teacherpreneurs, link is in the comments. So just to conclude, you don't need a big following to start. No, there are methods, there are things you can do to start growing a following, to start getting people in. But I do recommend being somewhat active on social media because it's a great way to bring people within your ecosystem and it's a way just for more people to know who you are, what you do, and it gives you authority and trust within your subject. Simplicity beats complexity every time. Doesn't need to be complicated. The problem is, myself included, we can overthink. We're like, is it this way? Is it this way? Keep it simple. Focus on the fundamentals. Build the foundations. And from there, something amazing can grow. And the biggest transformation comes when you stop trading hours for income and start building systems. You start to build a system. Like I now have a team and just a real wonderful engine that is our community and social media as an extension. And it's just a wonderful thing. You learn so many things along the way. At the very least, you're going to learn so much about just branding, marketing, advertising, community building, and making courses. All of these things are great skills to have and really fun to do, especially if you're a teacher. You've got all this knowledge. Now you can just package it, put it in the community, start to grow the community, and just watch it flourish. But that's the end of this. Anyway, I hope that was useful to anyone out there. Even if it helps a handful of people, it's a big success in my view. Feel free to join Teacherpreneurs. Just follow the link in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.